Okay, hello friends, I'm Echo, welcome to my channel. This video is going to be just a little bit different. I made some stickers and I'm going to use them to decorate a sketchbook that I've had for like 7 years, and I will not show you the early drawings, but I've only drawn like 1 or 2 things in it. I'm going to hopefully fill it up with stuff for the channel. It's my goal to make sort of prettier sketchbook spreads than I often do. Now the stickers did get wet. I don't know how. I'm not sure how I managed to do that. Anything that I sell in the future will not be wet, surprise, surprise. But I didn't want to reprint them because I've reprinted them 4 times so far, and I don't have a Cricut yet, saving up for that still. So here's the first one. I quite like this one. I'm probably going to make this sort of a centerpiece of sorts for my sketchbook here. As you can see, I did glue some paper, try not to move the whole thing, onto the front and back of my thing. It got very lumpy at the back, but it's fine. It's meant to have a handmade look anyway, so I'm thinking I will put this somewhere sort of centered, potentially use a bit of like purple paper, the leftovers from the backing part, to put like Echo Sketchbook or Echoing Visions up here, maybe. And I'll use this, which is the first sticker I made. Now I did cut this out by hand, which was a pain, and it's a sort of hand flower. I think it's going to be a symbol to represent my channel to a certain degree. I also made this one. I quite like this. I don't know if it's super traditional for a sticker to look like this, but it's what this sticker looks like. Sort of in my usual style. I wanted it to look kind of moody, a moody sticker. I don't see those very often. So I quite like this one as well. I'm pretty proud of all of them, to be honest. This one will probably go somewhere on the back, maybe. Perhaps on the inside cover, we'll see. I also made this little fella. I think it's pretty cute. My Sona, obviously. All of these are themed after my channel, but this one is just leaning against the wall. Originally I drew it with, my brainstorm sketch was so stiff. It was just sort of a guy standing there. But this time as I was sketching, I should say, I realized I didn't like the stiff pose, and so tried this out, and I'm very proud of these hands. Those are pretty nice, pretty unusually nice. I also really like the trans mug. I feel like it's a nice little moment of an insight into the lore of my life / the character, if you will. And then this is probably my favorite, to be honest. I'm not 100% sure because I really am proud of all of them, but this Cthulhu of sorts, if you will. It took me forever to get this one, but I really like it. I'm pretty proud of the kind of scary yawn. It's not like hyper realistic or anything. The angles may be a little bit wacko, but I kind of like it. It gives it personality, I think. It looks very Cthulhian, in my opinion. So I'm pretty proud of that. I have gotten out already a bunch of supplies. Gotta pull out my box of stickers that I have that I'm allowed to use. Yeah, so we're going to sort of decorate this sketchbook cover so that in the future I can make spreads of sorts. This one will be the one that goes in the front with this, and then we can probably use some of the washi tapes I have out to kind of help decorate, and then the back is going to be kind of filled with these guys, the other 3. Yeah, so I don't know if I should start with the front or back. The front's kind of scarier because the back's where people don't look as often, so let's do the back first. Oops. So let's just flip this little guy. Boop. Welcome flipped over thing. I'm thinking I want on the bottom, because of course, for the character to be here leaning against the wall. It just makes sense, doesn't it? To have somebody just here leaning. Maybe I can put some of my washi tape sort of across the bottom as like a flooring of sorts. Maybe not, I don't know yet. For sure though, little character here. Then maybe in the other corner, sort of to give some evenness to the layout, we can have the stretching cat. I used some, I got glue everywhere, it's okay. I used some scrap paper I had to well, some of the big pieces of paper were not scrapped, but the backing was scrapped paper. I have a packet of colored cardstock that I really enjoy using. So I guess this probably will have to go on the inside, just because I think it might be a good if found return to kind of sticker is what I'm currently thinking. We'll set you aside as well. So if we have those two kind of like that, then that's like a nice little basic layout, I think. Yeah, and then I've got, I don't remember what I bought from. I think I bought a journal from Tifosi. I probably am saying that wrong, and I got 3 washi tapes. This one is kind of too brown, maybe. I might not use this. And then this one, they're both more brown than I thought. I guess that's on me for not taking them out of the iridescent bags. Iridescence definitely affects color. I really like them though. Those are super cute. Those are really, I have like a couple different sort of styles, I guess, that I often vibe with, and that kind of brown cozy is one of them. Okay, in that case, let's say I take this washi tape and sort of, it's got like, it's this, I got in a kit probably like 5-6 years ago now. I don't know if it's still sold or not. I think I was given it by my parents off of Amazon for a birthday, but it's got like quotes on it and stuff, so I enjoy using it occasionally, and it really matches the color scheme that I've got going today. So I think perhaps I could do it across here at the bottom, just sort of by hand tear it to give it that nice, just like a nice little, find the lights in our minds. That's a good enough quote. The brand, I don't think, like across the board, all the stuff that came in the kit, I don't think English was the native language, because there's a lot of, do I overlap? Maybe. There's a lot of like sort of slightly rough phrases, I guess. But I kind of liked it. It felt sort of more, I don't know how to describe it. It felt more cozy almost, because it felt like somebody not trying to be too branded. It felt almost realistic. I really liked it. Some butterflies could be interesting. Let's get the butterfly stickers out. I think this is the box I was actually looking for. It is. It has my sticker tweezers that I meant to get out before I started recording, but that's all right. I've been working on my journal for next year, my planner for the start of next year, the first quarter or so. So I have a bunch of stuff set aside that we're gonna bust into right now to be able to decorate this planner as I want to. Yeah, I'm probably gonna include maybe some of that. I might color the paper edges with one of these markers. They're like King Art water-based markers. They're okay. They're affordable, which is why I have them, but it's not always true in art supplies that you get what you pay for, but I definitely think I got what I paid for on this one. I do quite like that. Let's see if I can... The back is right now feeling kind of empty with how it's laid out. I have this sort of washi tape. It's got kind of, I don't know if you can see that. It's got sort of a subtle rainbow star pattern that I like quite a lot, that I think I could potentially use in the upper corner. Just sort of trim off the little starter tape bit. I've never used this washi tape before, apparently. And then I want to do a little corner action that I'll trim at the end. Okay. That looks pretty nice. Oh, I guess I don't need to trim it. I forgot that I have a little extra space off the edge. I kind of like that. I still... Do I trim? I trim. Okay, there's that goes. And there that goes. Nope, nope, nope. I messed it up. Oh no. Oh no. I gotta try not to curse too much or the YouTube algorithm gods will be mad at me. Okay, there we go. I just had to pull it towards me that time. As every knife safety trainer will tell you, always pull towards you. Don't. Okay, I kind of like that. I kind of like that little overlapping corner stuff happening. Maybe I can sort of have like a trail of this paw step sticker coming out from behind the cat. I kind of like that as well. If it was like, so it needs to move down a little bit. And then I can probably tilt it a little bit more. And then I could have this, because it could look kind of like the cat walked through of sorts. Like a little, yeah, I like that a lot actually. Okay. That's pretty nice. I think I might want to stick it down at that point, and other things can kind of go over top it if something needs to. Let's get out my sticker tweezers. These things, I struggle a lot with peeling stickers just in general. These things make it so much more accessible, I say, and then immediately start to struggle. But like I can already see where it's starting to come up a little bit, which is amazing. It's really hard to talk and peel stickers at the same time. I have to lift it really close to myself. I'm sorry, it's off frame. I got it. Look at us go. Satisfying peel? No, I can't do the satisfying peel. I tore the backing. It's fine. I'm not worried about it. And if you are, I'm so sorry. Stretch, little kitty. Be magnificent. Ah, yes. So this character is absolutely based off of my real life cat. I have two, but one of them is pretty new to our family. His name's Cheese. I love him to death. He's an orange tabby, so you know. He oscillates wildly between being the smartest cat I've ever experienced and the dumbest. That looks really nice. I like that a lot. The corner still feels a little empty, but I'm kind of okay with that for right now. It's a good start, so. Now down here, oh, and my other cat, the one that this one's based off of, is named Kit Kat, and she is sort of, the best way I know how to describe it is like she's the cat that has spoken to my like heart the most, I guess. She's definitely, I got her as an emotional support cat, and that has definitely been true for me. Ooh, I like that a lot. I like that little bit of greenery hanging down. I think I like this plant. These ones are slippery and I keep dropping them, so that's pretty exciting. Oh, I'm throwing it again. I do like that. I'm not committing to any of this, so I don't need to stress about it too much. I just am looking. The butterflies, if I get them, are a little harder because I can't just slide them around because they are a sticker sheet, so they don't have individual backings, I suppose. I'm pretty committed to this being where the Sona goes. What could I do for like a flooring of sorts here? What tape do I have that could make like a nice, let's see, if we did, I really like that dangly thing up there. What if, oh goodness, it's kind of disjointed, but that might be nice, have it be a little disjointed. Maybe I do more of that rainbow diamond stuff. Oh yeah, I actually kind of like that. I like that idea. I can't find it. Just gotta find, yep, there it is. If I pulled it down here, maybe? No, I actually don't like that. Oh good. I'm struggling with my commitment right now. Maybe on this edge? There's already some over there. I don't think that's going to look that good. It's just so empty. I have a bunch of butterfly colors. Oh, some of these look nice. Perhaps if I pull this out and look at these sheets, some of them will speak to me. One of the things I'm trying to embrace a little bit in general is the fact that I tend to overthink most of the art stuff I do. Digital art really encourages that, in my opinion. And I want to get to the point where I'm not really doing that nearly as often. Okay. So if I did I actually think I'm going to commit to putting these things where they are. Again, I'm trying to overthink less, which this is a good moment to practice. Will I like it in the future? I don't know, but that's okay. I don't need to. I just need to be proud of myself for making something and enjoying the process. And that's what I'm going to do. So as you can see, little sticker been stuck, and I can't go back now. Let's see. Let's also stick this guy down. Echo the persona. Ooh, I nearly dropped the unstuck sticker. That would have been tragic. I just recently started using my sticker tweezers, and I'm not very good at it yet, but it's okay. Seems like a good spot. I'm sticking to my sticker. It's like the whole point of them is to avoid doing exactly what I just did, but that's okay. I do really enjoy using them to kind of smoothen the sticker out, even though it takes a little longer, and sometimes leads to scritches. That's all right by me. Okay, well that looks very nice. It's got a very scrapbooky feel right now, and I'm pretty content with that. Do I even want to have this here? It's like random. Yeah, I do. I think I do. It's so empty without it. Well, if this takes an embarrassingly long time, at least I can kind of edit it down. Make it look more impressive than it actually is. Oh, there we go. There we go. I think I wanted it, yeah, kind of like that. That's exactly what I wanted. Oh, yes. Oh, yes, that's good. One more sticker, just sort of hanging out in that corner here. And the nice part is, with all of this, the stickers that I make are laminated, so they are theoretically, if they're already stuck to something, going to be water resistant. Now, the reason that they were not, that I got mine wet and they immediately started to bleed, is because I got the backings wet and the backing's not. I'm looking into changing my printer paper before I start selling them anyway, to hopefully make them more water resistant. So I'm not going to boldly claim, oh, guaranteed water resistance, but I theoretically will have them be a little more water resistant by the time I'm selling. Now this is the kind of moment that stickers really ask for sticker tweezers, and yet I love to watch those journaling videos where people just, Erin Smith is my favorite of the journaling YouTubers, and she just effortlessly lifts them off their backing, back to my fingers, I guess. So See if I can get it to work. It's just a giant sticker sheet without being cut out at all. Oh no! I didn't expect that. I would have done things in a very different order. I also don't want one that says girl on it. They all say Dear Alara and girl. Sincerely yours. Oh, this one doesn't. Doesn't match the color palette as well. Okay, so this is not the one I would use. I did not understand that this was just a sheet of PT sticker stuff. Very interesting. I'm intrigued. Absolutely fascinated by the things that have changed. The emergent information. Okay, let's see. What about these purple ones? Dear Victoria. Sincere regards, Heaven. Dear Sir. Okay, well these don't say girl on them, so that's a step in the positive direction. I'll have to move a lot of things, but I kind of like this spot. I like that sticker with that spot. Ugh, goodness. Let's see if I can make it work. This is absolutely one of the things stickers are for. Sticker tweezers, I mean. Because look at this. Just get to slide right under there, pinch it, and pull. And without, oh goodness, can I remove it without ruining anything? Yes, I can. Without breaking anything, I managed to separate that. Get to do that again. Just gotta slide it under. The paper's gonna be perhaps a little scratched up, but meh. It'll be under several layers of stickers. We're okay with that. This is hard. Oh yes, got it. Now I think I am going to put it under this, but over the PT tapes, but not this tape. The washi tapes, I mean. They are not PT tapes. I assume that one of the things you can do is by hand cut out these stickers and then you have multiple use, but I'm choosing to just slap it on down. Just about in this corner. It's taking a bit of concentration. Nope. Oh, I dropped it. Once again, this is what the tweezers are theoretically for, but instead of doing that, I am just pinching it so that I can do this when it's time. Oh crap. Apparently I need to do it in 2 spots. Well, I'll give them one thing. They're hardy little fellas. Now I'll have a little sparkle corner. This, I think, will move. Perhaps even over here. The green is all sort of bunched up, isn't it? So right here, I think, is going to be good. You know, earlier where I was making a whole speech, a whole big deal about, oh shoot, about committing to what I'm doing, and now I have uncommitted to everything I did. Oh well, I guess. Not really sure what else to say to expound on that. It is hard to kick the digital habits, I suppose. Okay. Now you need to come back down, my little tapey friend. Okay. And now you all can actually see what I've done. Sort of layered this under the tape. I think that's fine. I think it looks good. And then this gets to come back in. Whoa. I believe I had it curved around like so. Yes. That's about right. It's maybe not exactly, but it's close enough. Oh, right. I did want to put a couple of this other type of sticker I have. I have these sort of packets of very pretty flowers that I want to look through the different types I have and see if there's not maybe one down here and maybe here, here, and here-ish, perhaps. I like these pink ones. I like these two, I think, are the kinds I'll grab from. Oh, okay, let's start looking through. Oh, they're upside down. So I think this one specifically could be really cute right here, overlapping on everything. Ooh, there's a purple one, and it's so small. For up here. Ooh, do we even want a third one? Oh, I should probably look through these where you can see. Do I want that? If we do that, then I suppose I could do... Oh, I'm just dropping them. Gotta re-grip. Okay. I could do one from the other pack, but I kind of want to stick to... You know, I think any extras that we do could maybe go to the front of the sketchbook, because I do still have the whole front of the sketchbook to decorate. I'm still not sold on the one at the bottom. I suppose if I did two from the other packet I was looking at, then I could move that one sort of up here maybe. Oh, everything's sticking. Maybe like this perhaps, or maybe even tilting it the other way as like a little filler piece. And then let's look at the other packet. That's not bad. One of my favorite things about this style of sticker is I find that there are very, very rarely nothing that you can use. They're just very elegant, they're not too intrusive. They can kind of add a little bit of busyness without being, I guess, too loud, is how I put it. But also if you are going for a pretty loud layout of sorts, then you're not, they still can be loud enough to fit in without overwhelming anything. I don't know, I just really like them. Maybe I'm just in a floral phase right now. That's also pretty likely. It's alright by me. I like it when I have my little phases. I get to look back at it later and say, wow, look at that little phase I had. I feel like there's always, oh, I didn't pay attention to where you were. How were you facing? Were you upside down? Yes, I believe you were. It's been a very sleepy day here where I'm from. Sort of peaceful. Perfect. Probably should have moved it down just a little bit, but I guess you're not too stuck yet. Oh, but I'm making it worse, not better. Come on, friend. Pick yourself up. Yeah, there we go. Oh, don't tear, please. Thank you. Right there. For real this time. We're moving into fall in the Northern Hemisphere, which is where I'm from, given I'm in America, the United States of America. And I just moved to a place, from a place where winter is 10 months of the year, to a place where there is a normal winter, and we've just entered fall. And I cannot tell you how excited I am to have crunchy leaves, red, orange, yellow, sometimes sort of purple, all over the place. It's just gorgeous. It to face like this. No, I think I want it like this. I kind of like this back overall. It's very collage-y, which I don't know that I was specifically expecting, but I'm not going to complain. Did I want it? I think this one also was upside down. I'm not sure why I want all of my plants upside down today, but I do. Now there that is. Beautiful. Very, again, very collage-y, but I really like it. I think it came together. I like how it stayed in the color palette. I still am pretty proud of that little path, even if it kind of doesn't match the rest of it super well, but I quite like the back. For the front, let's see what we can do. Now I really do think I'm going to have the front be sort of a slightly more classic layout, I guess. I want this in the middle. I'll probably curve the corners with my little hole punch. This will be down at the bottom. Perhaps I can do this on each of the corners and then like a quote. Maybe not. Maybe just a quote sort of across here. No. Here maybe? I like the quote washi, but maybe it won't fit. Maybe I won't get to use it after all. I think I will put flowers in the four corners of this thing, and then maybe I wonder if I have any slightly larger stickers. I've got like this one, this one, this one, this one, that one, random leaf-like thing. This is pretty, and this. I think perhaps I only love you, red rose. I'm so interested when stickers include random writing. It's always like super unusually romantic things, which is always like a little bit off of what I'm trying to do at any given time, but I kind of enjoy it anyway. A little bit of flavor. So if I do that sort of over there, and then perhaps the quote down in this corner, that could be a nice way to stay kind of balanced. And then the flowers in the corner. Okay, I can get behind this. So let's start by weirdly moving this out of the way for just a moment, because I want to write on this. I'm going to use my dip pen and this Yamabudo Iroshizuku, which I'm probably also pronouncing terribly, produced by Pilot ink. It's also incredibly old. I got it in high school, I think. Which has been a long time since I've been in high school. But, oh no, is it dried closed? No, I got it. I've never had this happen before. Back in you go, cap protector. Never mind. You've decided you're coming out. I like these to stay in there because it helps with the seal, from my understanding. But I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. Now, I don't have the best handwriting, but I'm still just going to write. I'm going to basically do one of the signatures that I have if I want to ever sign as my channel instead of my name. Now dip pens are kind of interesting because you do have to kind of go back more often than I think you would think. I shouldn't have done that little loop at the end, but that's all right. I'm committed now, so I'm going to go back over it to sort of deepen its existence. And then you have to be kind of careful not to drag over any of the wet ink. Oh, I accidentally made a D there. That's okay. The best signature I've ever done. I'm usually moving quicker, which makes it easier somehow. I don't know why exactly, but it does. So let's just try to just make this look extra fancy to hide my sins. Or perhaps wait for it to dry and try again on the back. We're gonna try that again. That's fine. We only have one more try. Less fancy. Gets the job done. Fancy with my okay handwriting. It's getting better. And you know, that's nice. I'm glad that it's improving over time as I practice and get more line confidence and all that stuff. Okay, now we gotta wait for that to dry just a little bit before I can round its corners. But that does mean, is anything sticky down there? No, we're good. This is back. We know we want this to be towards the bottom, and then, but first will come this in the corner. Will that go underneath this too, I think? I'm probably gonna trim this a little bit. So it's gonna be a little smaller anyway. So I think it's safe to put it down right now. I'm gonna try to keep the front just a little bit cleaner overall, by way of, if it's the first thing people are going to see opening the sketchbook, make it look all weirdly professional, and then at the end let the real chaos come out to light. I also just really like the aesthetic that of just like the come on, open. The book that opens, like the cover is so clean, so pretty, and then the back is kind of like chaos artistic, I should say. Just really like the personality shines through at that point. That's one of my favorite things. Are you dry? I'm being impatient. Don't touch it. Be patient. The moon had turned to gold. That's an odd quote. Oh well. Time to stuff it into place. Now I think it needs to go this direction. This might end up not being centered underneath, but that's kind of okay with me. We're being impatient because I am getting to the point where I kind of need to cut it, but it's still wet. Yeah, I think I'd be okay with off-centering this, even with that going to be in its place. It may end up off-centered as well because of it, but that's fine. We're letting the creative juices take us where they will. There we go. That's a nice little vibe right there. I really enjoy that. Are you dry? Okay, it's looking pretty dry. Good. Set to cutting. I can't see the most clearly from this angle, but I can tell that I'm safely below the words are safe where they were. Now I think this is about where I want this. Yes, I'm doing quite well. Doing this on the cover of the book is maybe not the most smart decision I've ever made, but it is certainly the decision I'm making. These things are so useful. I was right that it's not going to be centered anymore. How am I going to make this visually work? Kind of like it in the corner. So much for it being more of a like quote-unquote professional layout. If I have it in the corner, I could potentially use sort of tape across the corner of some kind. I don't know what kind. I also want to have some flowers brought in. Oh yeah, that's nice. And then something kind of similar on the other side, but not exactly the same. Yeah, something kind of like that. Which might allow me to move it just a little bit more in. Okay, that's pretty good. And then, do I want anything? It does look, oh, I put it in the wrong bag. It does look a little bit empty, but I don't know that any of my things that I have are going to be a good filler for that corner. I could potentially, I suppose I could potentially put like, I don't know. I'm going to start by laying this down because I am pretty confident that that's where I want it. And then maybe I can try to figure out, I definitely want like some florals here-ish, which would make it so that I guess there would be not too bad, and I'll probably use these ones just for the sake of balance between front and back. Consistency, that's the word I'm trying to look for. I believe I had it just about here. Good. Oh yeah. That's a good spot. But that one right there is just absolutely perfect. I didn't want the other side to be exactly the same just because I often find that when you have the two flowers on either side and they're literally exact copies of each other, it is less nice than if they don't match. And there we go. That also looks really nice. My partner just came in, so if you hear the meowing, she's as excited to see him. One of his favorite people in the whole wide world. Ooh, this one's not bad. Oh, I kind of like the berries on this one. Kind of coming right here-ish. And then I probably want one more. I don't know if I want any more florals by there. I don't know where I would put the last one. It's kind of the big holdup. I guess if I overlap this just a little bit and then hold this like this, that's not bad. It's like a little messy, but I kind of want my sketchbook to feel just a little messy. I want the front to feel cleaner, but still like a person made it, a handmade art piece. Probably should have used the sticker tweezers there to make sure I liked the placement, but that's all right. One last sticker. Okay. I like it. So here is the finished product, front and back. This side's so much more chaotic. I still like it though, I really do. I'm going to, off camera and to be shown in the next video, put my last sticker back inside the cover somewhere. Again, as a please return if found kind of spot, I think. And I'm going to sort of color the edges in, I think, using my water-based markers. But I need to have that in a bookboard, and I don't think it's going to be easy to record. So I'm going to hand this over to Editing Echo. And Editing Echo here. Thank you all very much for watching. I think looking back at the project, I had a couple moments where I maybe would have moved some of the stickers around to make it a little more visually balanced, but I was just having a good time trying to feel it out and make the sketchbook feel like it didn't have to be perfect on the inside because it's not perfect on the outside, so I'd say that worked. Thank you all very much for watching. If you liked the video, consider hitting that like button to tell the algorithm that I'm pretty great actually, and I'll see you all in the next video.